The cities and civilization in the Indus Valley. Imagine a time over 4,000 years ago, where cities were built with advanced urban planning, where streets were laid out in perfect grids, and where every home had a bathroom with a sophisticated drainage system. Now, picture this. These cities were thriving long before the Great Pyramids of Egypt were even constructed, and yet, despite their brilliance, their people vanished without a trace. No kings, no monuments, and no definitive reason for their disappearance. This is the story of the Indus Valley Civilization. An ancient society so advanced, its mysteries still baffle archaeologists and historians today. Join me as we uncover the secrets behind its incredible cities, groundbreaking innovations, and the perplexing collapse of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. Who were the people of the Indus Valley? How did they build such remarkable cities? And what caused their sudden disappearance? Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just change everything you thought you knew about ancient civilizations. The geographical setting of the Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization was primarily centered around two great river systems, the Indus River and the Ghaggar-Hakra River. These rivers provided the necessary water resources for agriculture, and they also made the region a natural hub for trade and communication. These rivers, along with the fertile plains they irrigated, created an environment perfect for settlement and urban development. The civilization thrived in an area now split between modern-day Pakistan and India. The cities we'll talk about, Mohenjo-Daro, Harappa, Dhalavira, and Lahal, were some of the largest and most sophisticated urban centers in the ancient world. But unlike other ancient civilizations, the Indus Valley did not focus on grandiose royal palaces or temples. Instead, it focused on well-planned, sustainable cities that provided a high quality of life for their residents. The magnificent cities of the Indus Valley. Now, let's take a closer look at the cities that made the Indus Valley Civilization one of the most advanced in the ancient world. These cities were not just random collections of houses. They were planned with precision, built with standardized materials, and designed to optimize space, resources, and hygiene. Let's begin with some of the most famous sites. Mohenjo-Daro, the Mound of the Dead. The city of Mohenjo-Daro, which means Mound of the Dead, in Sindhi, was one of the largest settlements of the Indus Valley Civilization. It was located near the banks of the Indus River in modern-day Pakistan. Spanning over 300 hectares, Mohenjo-Daro was one of the first cities in the world to be laid out in a grid pattern, a concept we see in modern cities today. The most notable feature of Mohenjo-Daro was its sophisticated drainage and water management system. The streets were laid out in a grid, with wide streets and narrow lanes, all of which were connected to a central drainage system. Private homes had their own bathrooms, and waste would be carried away via drains that led to larger public drains running along the streets. This high level of sanitation was unparalleled in the ancient world. The Great Bath is another key feature of Mohenjo-Daro. It's a large, rectangular pool, measuring about 12 meters by 7 meters, located in a public area. Scholars believe that it could have been used for ritualistic bathing or as a community bathing area, showing the importance of cleanliness in their culture. The meticulous planning of Mohenjo-Daro stands as a testament to the engineering and architectural genius of the Indus Valley people. Mohenjo-Daro also had advanced construction techniques. Most buildings were made of uniform mud bricks, and some houses had multiple stories, revealing that their society had a relatively advanced urban architecture. Harappa, the birthplace of Indus innovation. Harappa, located in the Punjab region of modern-day Pakistan, is another key city of the Indus Valley Civilization. Harappa was contemporaneous with Mohenjo-Daro but was slightly older, showcasing an earlier phase of urbanization. The city, like Mohenjo-Daro, had a well-planned layout with streets and lanes running in a grid system. But Harappa was also divided into two distinct areas, the citadel and the lower city. The citadel was likely the administrative and religious heart of Harappa. It was situated on an elevated platform, which provided protection from floods. The lower city, where most of the residential buildings were located, had homes that were equally advanced, often featuring courtyards and communal spaces. One of the most intriguing aspects of Harappa was its impressive craftsmanship, particularly in the production of seals. These seals, often made from steatite, were used for stamping goods, possibly to mark ownership, and were intricately carved with animal motifs and symbols. These seals are important clues in understanding the trade practices of the Indus Valley people, who likely traded goods with civilizations as far as Mesopotamia. Despite the advances in urban planning and trade, one of the biggest mysteries of Harappa is the Indus script, an undeciphered writing system that appears on many seals and pottery fragments. While scholars have made numerous attempts to decode it, the meaning of these symbols remains elusive, adding to the air of mystery surrounding the Indus Valley. Dhalavira, a desert oasis. Dhalavira, located in the arid region of Kutch in modern-day Gujarat, India, presents a unique case. Unlike the cities of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, which were built on riverbanks, Dhalavira was situated in a more challenging desert environment. Nevertheless, the city flourished by taking full advantage of water conservation techniques. Dhalavira had a complex water management system, with large reservoirs that captured and stored rainwater. These reservoirs were connected to a series of channels and wells, allowing the inhabitants to maintain a steady water supply, even during droughts. The city had multiple layers of water conservation methods, from large tanks to smaller underground storage systems, showcasing the people's ingenuity in adapting to their environment. The city itself was also organized into a series of blocks, each separated by wide streets. These blocks were home to various buildings, including residences, public spaces, and possibly even warehouses for storing goods. Dhalavira is notable for its intricate use of water management systems, and the fact that it was built in such an arid environment speaks to the advanced understanding of engineering and resource management that the Indus people possessed. Lahal, the maritime hub. Lahal, located in Gujarat near the Gulf of Khambat, is another city that reveals the Indus Valley's sophisticated understanding of commerce and trade. Lahal is famous for its well-preserved dockyard, which is believed to have been an important port for maritime trade. The dockyard at Lahal is one of the oldest and most impressive in the world. It was designed to allow ships to dock securely, with features like an entrance channel, a docking area, and platforms for unloading goods. Archaeologists have found evidence that Lahal was a bustling hub for trade, with goods like beads, gems, and textiles being produced and exported. The city was also known for its bead-making industry, which was a significant part of the economy. Lothal's position on the coast allowed it to engage in trade with far-off civilizations, such as Mesopotamia, and it likely played a crucial role in the extensive trade networks of the Indus Valley Civilization. Legacy and decline of the Indus Valley Civilization. As we've seen, the Indus Valley Civilization was a remarkable blend of technological advancements, urban planning, and craftsmanship. But despite all its successes, the civilization mysteriously faded away. Let's explore the legacy they left behind, and the ongoing mystery of their decline. A mystery waiting to be unraveled. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Indus Valley Civilization is its script. The Indus people used a form of writing, often seen on seals, pottery, and tablets. This script consists of over 400 symbols, and while some of these symbols resemble pictographs, the meaning behind them remains undeciphered. Many scholars have attempted to crack the code of the Indus script, but despite decades of study, no one has succeeded. Some believe the script was used for administrative purposes, such as recording trade transactions, while others think it may have had religious or ceremonial significance. This enigmatic writing system continues to intrigue and frustrate researchers, and it remains one of the great unsolved puzzles of ancient history. Trade and technology. A global civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization was also one of the earliest global trade hubs. The cities were connected through a vast network of trade routes, exchanging goods like cotton, beads, metals, and pottery with regions as distant as Mesopotamia, Central Asia, and even the Arabian Peninsula. The people of the Indus Valley were highly skilled in metallurgy, crafting intricate jewelry and tools from copper, bronze, and gold. Moreover, the development of standardized weights and measures across the civilization shows a sophisticated understanding of commerce and economics. This focus on trade helped the Indus Valley Civilization grow into one of the most prosperous ancient societies, influencing cultures far beyond its borders. The decline, a mysterious end. The decline of the Indus Valley Civilization remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient history. Around 1900 BC, many of the major cities of the Indus Valley began to show signs of decay and abandonment. Some scholars believe that environmental factors, such as changes in the course of the Indus River, a long-term drought, or seismic activity, may have played a role in the collapse. Others suggest that internal social factors, such as overpopulation, resource depletion, or conflict, might have contributed to the downfall. There's also speculation that invasions by Indo-Aryan groups could have caused the collapse, but archaeological evidence for this theory is limited. Whatever the cause, by around 1300 BC, most of the great cities of the Indus Valley were abandoned, and the civilization as a whole faded from history. Legacy and influence. Despite its mysterious decline, the legacy of the Indus Valley Civilization lives on. Its cities and infrastructure laid the foundation for future urban developments, not just in South Asia, but around the world. The city's emphasis on sanitation, trade, and engineering remains a model for modern urban planning. Additionally, the mystery of the Indus script continues to inspire scholars and archaeologists who are eager to understand the full depth of this civilization. A civilization lost in time. And there you have it. The Indus Valley Civilization, a sophisticated, mysterious, and highly advanced culture that flourished thousands of years ago. From their groundbreaking urban planning to their influence on trade, technology, and culture, the people of the Indus Valley left a lasting legacy that still shapes our understanding of ancient civilizations. But their sudden disappearance raises more questions than answers. What led to their decline? Will we ever decipher the Indus video? As we continue to uncover new archaeological discoveries, we may one day have the answers to these questions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the ancient cities of the Indus Valley, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of history's greatest mysteries. Until next time, keep exploring the past.